Best night of my life. Like, I had my first customer I was like, fuck yeah, that was the best cucumber I ever put in my penis. Let's do it.
Hello my friends and very welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about the ways to overcome fear of judgment. Let's get started. Know your strengths and limitations.
You need to understand your weaknesses so you can continue to do better and have your strengths so strong that when your weaknesses do come into play, your strengths can actually make up and account for that. It's very, very hard to do a self-judgment because you're always going to be overly critical or under critical on yourself. So ask for feedback. If you're in a one-person operation, ask friends, ask family to be strict and tell you their opinion. But as soon as someone puts a limitation on you, it's time you prove them wrong. And when you do, it feels good.
Know your strengths and
Resist letting others define you. People are going to have their opinion anyway.
Everyone has an opinion on everything. If you let people define you, you're going to be consistently changing. You're going to lose track of who you are, what you want, what your goals are. You're going to get nowhere. You're going to just plateau. And that's not good for anybody. Or, just as bad, you're going to sell out. Nobody likes to sell out. Don't do it. You're better than that.
Be aware of your inner critic.
A lot of people would think being a perfectionist is a good thing, but being a perfectionist is also a really good way of being a procrastinator. There's an acronym that I like to work with, and it's called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. Be critical of yourself, but don't be overcritical.
Make yourself a priority.
Really? Yeah. Work hard, but don't kill yourself for it. 6 years ago was the first time I ever went traveling. Prior to that, I built a whole life around somebody else and never put myself first. Everything I did was for someone else and kind of lost track in what I wanted from life, where I was going. I thought I was happy, but turns out in hindsight, I really wasn't. That's when I decided to travel. 6.5 years, 42 countries later, I've done things that I never thought were possible. And it's purely because I started to put myself first. There is a huge difference between caring for yourself, putting yourself first, and being selfish. Doesn't matter how good you think you are, you're never good enough to look down on someone else.
Invest in yourself.
You spend 100% of your life with yourself. You need to consistently invest in yourself. If you're consistently investing in yourself, it's going to pay off.
The world is a mirror. It's a giant reflection. You see what you put out. If you're constantly putting out better things, you're going to constantly see better things.
But does it work like that? Because some people, they try very hard to put in effort. Whereas something that doesn't click doesn't work. How can you find right steps and motivation for all those things? Money and time that you can invest.
I mean, you can still eat healthy and shit the bed. Doesn't mean you should stop eating healthy. Just because you try hard and you get that knocked back or you don't get what you want, does not mean you should stop investing in yourself.
If you consistently learn something new and consistently learn to do better, even when you do get those knockdowns, a previous lesson that you've learned will help you overcome it. Or you get to learn a new lesson, so if it ever happens again, you overcome it. Life is just about being better tomorrow than who you are today. If it was easy, everyone would do it. If you give up now, then you're going to be back where you wanted to be when you said you were going to be there. You've achieved nothing. Success is far from free. You can't just pluck it from a tree.
You gotta dig a hole, you gotta plant the seed, you gotta water that goddamn tree, and then you get to pluck the apple.
Or you can just find a sugar daddy or sugar mommy.
Thank you very much for watching our video, guys. Please put like, dislike, and comment below if you wish to be free, happy, and successful. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna see you next week. Mwah.